The road on the waterfront to your right, going around the hill, has a name, Frank Sinatra Boulevard. Now there is one neighborhood, just one, we still call a village. It's back to the left and here it comes. Here comes, aside, Greenwich Village. Funny looking pier with the trees up on top, that's the end of Chelsea, close to the Chelsea Market. So past that, we're down on Greenwich Village, the West Village, Friends territory, just off the waterfront, two streets come together, Bedford and Grove. And there you would find an apartment building, small but real. You might expect to find Rachel B.B., Monica Ross Chandler, and the rest of the gang of friends. They're not real. Don't even bother looking for Central Perks, it never existed. What does exist, you can see for yourself right on the waterfront, those three glass towers. Bit of a green tinge. Looks like one building, it's three. The one furthest down, the longtime home of the Wolverine himself, Mr. Hugh Jackman. What was he doing there? Well, he did own 3 floors in the building, and he was filmed most recently to appear on the Broadway stage in The Music Man. But Wolverine has sold out, moved on down the road, so have we. Right side, Hoboken still. Filling with the clock tower, an old railroad station, still in use. Hoboken's railroad station, built in 1907 by the Erie Lackawanna Railroad. They have long since gone belly up. The station has survived quite nicely and retained the original Tiffany glass ceiling. Not that the commuters who use it nowadays even notice. They can hardly fail to spot the big white head up ahead on the right. I bet you've noticed. This is the work of a Spanish artist by name Senor Franza. This is his trademark. Mostly only ever does the heads. I guess he never took second semester. He gives these things names. This big white head over here on the right has a name. It's called Water Soul. S-O-U-L. What's she doing? It's a she. Well, it looks like she's telling the people on the right, on the left side, the Greenwich Village side, to quiet down. A little early for that. You see the pier on the left of the white umbrella? That is the Christopher Street Pier. Not much going on right now, thanks to the rain. But at 8:25 tonight, if the weather holds up, that pier will be packed with people coming down to watch the sunset. Not a big deal. On a Saturday night, if those come down to watch the sunset, bring your picnic baskets. It's a joy to be jumping. Yeah, a reserved area. Yeah, I know it's not a lot of people there. You got to have one of those green armbands, the wristbands. Where are we? Left side, Christmas Street here. It'll be packed with people if the weather holds up. You want to join in? Don't need a reservation and it's free. How do you get down here? You want to come down to the village Saturday night? Absolutely. How do you get down here? Well, from Times Square, you take the number 1 train, downtown. And you get off at Christopher Street. And then you just follow the crowd. You'll end up at that pier on the left. Jointly jumping, weather permitting. Now notice I said take the number 1 train downtown. On the Isle of Manhattan, you never go north and you never go south. You go uptown or you go downtown. While you're in town, if you ask directions and the fellow says go 3 blocks north, very politely go ask somebody else who's not from here. He wouldn't say that. 3 blocks north would be 3 blocks up and 3 blocks south, 3 blocks downtown. And while you can go downtown this island, you will never get there. You see, here, there's not a place, it is a direction. You go there, but you don't quite ever get there. Right now, all of us are going downtown. We won't get there. But you know what? We can look there, they can't stop us, let's do it. Outside the boat, look all the way down towards the end of the island, pretty much as far as you can see. What do you see? Well, you should see some very tall buildings very close together. A cluster of tall buildings so tall, so close, they form canyons. And it's become quite dark and deserted at nightfall. A perfect haunt for a creature of the night such as Batman. Here your left is Gotham City. It is also the financial capital of the world. Every business day, Monday through Friday, 1 out of 4 financial transactions recorded on the planet take place in these canyons of Gotham City. Well, by now, you picked out the tallest building down here. How could you miss it? Almost twice as tall as anything else here in Gotham City. That is World Trade Center number 1, what folks in my neighborhood so called the Freedom Tower. It's an office building for sure, but with an observation platform at the very top. How do you get there? Well, you need a ticket and a reservation. Show them on time, they put you to the Sky Pod. Not an elevator, it's a Sky Pod. They send you straight to the top, no stops. 40 seconds is all it takes. Whoop, you go. A few minutes later, your stomach arrives. Well, then what? From there on a clear day, not this one, but a clear day, they say you can see forever. Actually, it's about 50 miles in even the best of days. But it's quite a view. 6 of the curvature of the Earth. As nobody goes to the top of the antenna, don't even think about it. That antenna is 541 meters above the ground, making this the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere. Now that is an odd number, 541. How did they come up with that? No, they didn't. But 541 meters converts to 1,776 feet. Yeah, get it? 1776. And then the Declaration of Independence. And remember that date because pretty soon, before we're done, when the time is right, you're going to hear it again big time. Now, weather is improving a little bit. I can see a mile now. If you're on the front of the boat and you're looking at the harbor, by now you've seen the statues. She's out there. Don't start taking pictures just yet. You do that, everyone's going to know you're from out of town. You want to take a picture of something, take a picture of the big clock on the right. The Colgate clock. There's a landmark. It's been out there since 1924. For us, that clock is a landmark. Marks the spot with the North or Hudson River now behind us, the diamond of the ocean now ahead of us, and marks our entry into the legendary Golden Door. Through this harbor, yet of a glacier that melted 20,000 years ago, we would follow the largest mass migration in history. More about that when the time is right. Now, it's all well and good to look at this Gotham City from the boat, but most of it you can't see from the boat. You have to go downtown on your own. Knockabout. How do you get down here? What makes the most sense from Times Square, where you're going to end up, to take the E train even to Everett. Why that train? Because if you take the E train downtown, you will not miss your stop. The last stop is right beneath that Freedom Tower. That's the key to everything. You come upstairs, you'll have the 9/11 Museum, Memorial, Freedom Tower, Brooklyn Bridge. It's all right there. Wall Street as well. Stop in and visit the grave of Alexander Hamilton. You're not going anywhere.